stuff in. What's up, Skeeter? What's up, Growing Falls Fishing? Kill switch in here and we'll get going. And the old, let's see what you guys are. Let's get up river. Oh, I just got in the water, man. I have no idea. So. Let's see if we got enough power to even get up the river. Sometimes the river gets pretty turbulent. So. Sorry, I had to make sure I had a fully charged battery this morning. Nice legs, thanks. They need some sun. gonna take me to get upriver today. They're basically, if you like to hear me, we're gonna go up to some creeks and fish a couple of creeks. I was gonna film some footage today. I got my chest mount on for my camera, but I left my batteries at home, so I can't exactly film without batteries. So I don't get a lot of great service out in the river sometimes, but I got pretty good service right here, so that's good. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, but the plan was to film some footage. I have my camera with me today. Like I said, I forgot my battery, so I'm gonna live stream instead. Persian Gulf, thanks for coming in. At least it could have been a lot worse had I forgotten my my kayak battery for my motor. I wouldn't be able to do anything today, so at least I can get upriver, I guess. But thanks for coming in. We're getting closer to the bank, I guess. It'll be a little bit less turbulent. Depending how the day goes, I'll come back out probably tomorrow morning. I'm from Australia. Fishing is pretty big over here. Well, that's awesome. Fun fact, down in Florida, there's like one lake, I think it's a private lake, you gotta pay to fish it. They have barramundi down there. I know barramundi are pretty popular over there, aren't they? And all the juice I got from my battery, from my kayak. I think the river's running probably like 3 miles an hour, I bet. I'm going like 4. I guess I should have put in farther up. Maybe tomorrow I'll put in farther up. I'll charge my battery back up again tonight after the day. Usually on this river, I'll motor up and I'll float back. So I have gone fishing for a while, need to get at it. Yes, sir. Get back out there, man. There's also, there's a creek. Maybe the creek's back there. There's a creek somewhere. There's a creek here, one up there has a lot of good bass in that, I believe from last year. Then there's a creek up a little bit farther than that. If that creek got farther, I may wait until tomorrow to fish it. I don't know. We'll see yet. I like riding along with you on there. Oh, hey Jim, welcome back. Hello from California. What's up, Tony? Oh man. When I turn the camera around, Jim, you can take a look at what it looks like anyway over here. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. That would be the bank. I'm trying to stay close to the bank. I don't want to get way out in the river, but now up here in this river, this is pretty much as wide and as dirty as it gets. The farther in you get, a lot more narrow and more clear it gets, and a lot more, well, in some spots it's pretty fast, but as you get farther in, you know, down the river, or upriver, I guess, it gets way more, you know, scenic, and you'll see on some of my videos I make. Right now I got pretty good service out here. I guess I can live stream out here. I didn't think I could live stream out here. So that farther in you go, you're pretty much in no man's land out in the mountains. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put in farther up tomorrow, I guess. I know it's running this fast. It's okay, we're getting it slowly but surely. So, hello from Miami County. Okay, thanks for coming in. I'm trying to think how much farther to go I have. Just this class this morning. Oh yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's crazy because on the screen it looks nice, but like if you look out to the left, you can see it running pretty quick. The current anyway. Yeah, on the screen it looks beautiful, like placid, slick, calm, but out farther, if you throw a stick in the water, you can see it floating by real quick, or fairly quickly anyway. I'll definitely need to charge my battery up later, that's for sure. That's why I charged it last night, 'cause I know I was going to need all the power today. Well, see, I'm worried about I'm gonna go back in a creek and lose service. What is the draft of your kayak? I'm not sure what you're asking, Jim. What's the draft of my kayak? If you remember, please search what's happening. Okay, sure will. I could fish, you know, certain spots right here, but I'll go back to the creeks. So we're going to try to catch some spotted bass today. It used to be from right here a long time ago, or years ago, used to be some good smallmouth in here, but all the spotted bass have taken over on this section of the river anyway. So I got to drive like twice as far to get any good smallmouth bass action. But I'll have to report all that because I think that far down, there's no service. There's a creek over there we can go down, maybe. Can you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can float 6 inches of water. Yep. This kayak's super duper stable too, so I can stand up in it and fish from it if I want. But it's not really conducive or whatever for live streaming the way I have my camera set up, because they need to be staring at my legs the whole time. So, yeah, I can definitely stand up. I like standing up every once in a while, depending on what lure I'm using. Camera back around, guys. Longer than I thought. Alright. Yes, I should have put in farther. Tomorrow I'm going to put in that one boat ramp farther down. So this is good at this boat ramp, so I can go past the one creek. You know, I like to always motor up the river in case my battery or something gives out on me. I can just float back. I don't have to fight the current or whatever. It gets strong in this river. Real strong. There's a gate or something that like you have to open it or something to get to the other boat ramp. I think the first creek is right there. I think when I come around this bend, I can see the bridge I'm trying to get to. But we may just go into, there's something in the water over there. Sometimes too, I see a lot of gar right below the surface out here in this creek. So maybe we'll catch a few gar today too. See all the red in my beard. I think that creek's up here. Maybe just go back to this creek over here and See, we can't throw them up. Maybe a throw them. I can see a rope swing right there. That's a pretty strong current to it, so I think we're just gonna fish this creek and then see what happens after that. But otherwise, like I said, I forgot my battery today, my camera battery. So I'll bring that tomorrow. I'll have to get some footage. I think we're moving. I don't even know. It's so strong right here. Come on now. Come on now. Check your comments here in a second, Jim. I'm gonna get to this area right here. I think I'm going. It's pretty strong. It looks less strong up there. We may just go down this creek and call it good for now. So I'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'll be back here. So. I don't know if I'll live stream or not. Maybe I'll live stream a little bit and also take footage, or do vice versa or something. I'll run the camera tomorrow and I'll live stream tomorrow too. You really wish I had two vehicles here, because I could like drop in up there and float back and have someone drive me back to my truck. But that's really the best setup for out here is if you had a buddy with a truck, and you both had kayaks, you could leave the truck at the drop out, at the takeout point, and then you go out with both kayaks, drop in and float down, and then drive back up, get the other truck at the end of the day. Slow. Alright. Can you... I never tried a kayak, but I had a 70-foot canoe. That's one nice drink. Oh, thank you. Big Fat Gar would be a great time this morning. I don't think they're about this big or so. I mean, you can see them right underneath the water. You can cast it, you can pretty much just put it right past their nose and like chase after it or whatever. But we're trying to catch spotted bass. I found this creek last year farther up, and I caught one about, he wasn't very big, but he was fat as heck, man. He was feeding up on minnows or something, but, and then, next time I went to that creek, the water up in that creek is super clear, I mean, like gin clear, and I was sight fishing a couple spotted bass. They were sitting on the bed. I just kept throwing to them on the rock or whatever, but that was fun to sight fish those guys. Now we're cooking. Thanks for coming in, everybody. It's obviously morning here, but I don't know what time it is around the world. But there's one old fella right there fishing. I guess the creek's right here. I didn't know it was this close. So we're gonna pop in this creek here, and I don't know if I'll lose service or not, but I got like full bars right now, so we'll see how my cell service, does. But I'll show you guys what I'm using today, real quick. So try to block the sun, my little Helgramite. Show you guys this creek here. I'll turn the camera around. Alrighty. Fishing up? Not yet. Just started fishing. That's just some chapstick scent. It comes in a shad and crawfish scent, so a crawdad. So usually I use the shad one, but sometimes I'll use the crawdad one. Fish right up in this creek here. Right up in this creaky dude. It's gonna be a chill morning, I think. Bugs in here. I guess we may save motor and just paddle today. I'll go and just use the paddle back here. Cover up my coffee so I don't get no water in it. bite, I think. Oh, man. These bugs are gonna get irritated quick. I'm having a crappie or something. I haven't had the best luck in this creek, but I also haven't had the worst. Let's go ahead and I sit my drag, huh? Get this snag off. That guy's tight lining convenience. Hey, look, here's the bank. Just kidding. The tree's probably, oh man. You would think it'd be full of fish. I don't know how many tree branches are actually in the water though. It might just be a bunch of main branches or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it'd be full of fish. Every time a spot looks good, it never seems to hold anything. At least that's my experience. Oh, there goes a snake. Seems kind of early for a snake, though. Now I get turned around before he gets out of the water. Let's see here. He's going right. There he goes. He's going. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's going right to the bank. He's getting out right now. There he goes. At least he went between the rocks anyway. Like I said, I mean, you could catch a drum today. There's definitely a good amount of drum in this section of the river. I don't know about this creek, but other creeks, you know, farther up, I catch some good spot. Well, I don't know about. Oh, there goes a snake right there. There he goes. I should try to grab him. He's like right. He's like a casting distance away from the. Oh, he's coming towards the kayak. Oh, he sees me. He sees me. Uh-huh. I see you, buddy. Alright, that's right. Go that way. This is a water snake, I think. Gonna bother me none. The snake wants to. Oh, yeah, won't be the first time snakes grab a hold of my fish. Why not the last? Hello, good morning. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Good morning, you too. Top of the morning to you. I didn't bring a spare rod, so I don't have to worry about going underneath, you know, these overhanging trees or running my rod into some tree branches. Sometimes I forget they're back there and I end up running my rods into the trees. I'm being honest. I believe I don't know about this section of the river, but there's some pretty long ear in this water too, in this river. I caught last year. I think there might be what's biting my lure right now. And something's definitely down there pecking on it. That's the thing about this hellgrammite lure is I've caught anywhere from like little bitty sunfish all the way up to like 5-pound bass. So it's like smallmouth candy too. Put that in front of the camera, guys, to take a better look at my lure. But it's definitely my favorite lure for rivers. So I can put that right in front of the camera, guys. Take a gander at it. There it is. I know it's kind of spinning around here, but if you know what a hellgrammite is and what it looks like, this mimics it pretty well. I'm not really sure how shallow it is back here. Sometimes, like last year, I had to drag my kayak through all this. It was so shallow. Let's look at something else I thought about doing is I saw another article last night about them finding more snakeheads around here, so I may have to try to catch some snakeheads and try to help control that invasion. I don't know how bad it is yet, but it'd be fun to catch them and to do some conservation. Hey, what's up, Danny? Good. Have a good day in the water, Chris. Thanks, Danny. Is it nighttime over there, Danny, for you? I know I'm not usually on here in the morning, so. I think it's the earliest I've ever done a live stream. 2 p.m. Okay. It was daytime anyway. We're at a 7 hour. Okay. Keep that then. Never mind. Yeah, sure enough, 7 hours. Like 10, 11 o'clock there. See how shallow it is through here. I think. Oh wait, fish on. Fish on. That was right when I threw it in there. Oh, it's like this might be a little spotted bass. Oh yeah, that's what it is. A little spotted bass. I think it's a spotted bass. It's so young, I can't. There we go. That's a little spotted bass. He's pretty light, but he's pretty. Little spotted bass. Usually they have real predominant spots up here, but yeah, this one's like an amber color. But so I don't think it's a smallmouth, but I think it's a spot. I think last year I thought it was a smallmouth, but I think the more I caught them last year, the more I realized that those were spotted bass. But yee, what's up, Zero? Good morning. What's up, AJ Adventures? Oh heck yes. That was like as soon as it touched the water, he was on it like stink on poop. He was on it like white on rice. Just throwing the old catch it real quick here. Throwing the old Helgramite. You can see that up. Alrighty, let's get back out there. Turn the camera back around here. Wonderful awakening, brother. Oh no, I'm not retired. You're asking if I'm retired now. Nope. Maybe one day. Get the motor turned back on. Man, I got a real bad cough this morning. I had to call in. I had the fish fever this morning. I couldn't go. Tell is a lure on the bank or what that is. Might be a pretty cool looking lure. I have to grab that on my way out. Well, maybe somebody lost that when the water was higher. Like I was saying before, this section of the river used to have a lot of smallmouth in it, but now it's mainly spotted bass in this section of the river. I gotta drive down like twice as far to find some good smallmouth action. And that's the plan anyway, so I don't know. Probably not tomorrow. I think I may come back here tomorrow and try, but that's jelly. Ear, arms in a cast. Oh, that's right. That was a joke I was trying to think of. Sorry, I can't call you back. I'm on the other line. We're gonna. Looks like it's deep enough through here. We'll see. There's a real cool like waterfall thing I want to show you guys, but down through here if I can get back there. Yeah, right through here. Last year I had to walk my kayak through. It was so shallow. But... So throwing this bait around, today I could catch, spotted bass, drum, sunfish, catfish, channel cat. We'll see what we catch, but I think I smell carp over here. Or buffalo carp or something. It stinks. Almost smells like a dead fish. Oh yeah, he knew where he was going. Getting him up. Oh. I guess there's a rock right there I didn't know about. Alright, time to put the motor up, I guess, and paddle. It is shallow right here. Yeah, it would be. Okay. Let's paddle. And I think it's just shallow enough I can get through. At least I hope so. The water's too cold to be walking through it. Especially in the morning. Let's keep the motor up, I guess. Yeah, but the rudder can't even. The rudder barely goes in the water. It's so shallow right here. At least it's deep enough I can get back here. So, because there's definitely a spot back here that you guys are gonna want to see. There's like a lake that dumps into this creek. It's like a waterfall sometimes. So I don't know if it's still doing that currently or not. We'll see. Going up around the bend. Hopefully my cell service holds. We'll see. Going up around the bend. Oh, that's shallow AF right here. As the kids say. And these bugs are just bothering the poop out of me. This would be a great place, you know, to wade through when it's like 100 degrees outside, but not right now when it's only in the 60s. Well, that looks picturesque up there, I'll tell you what. The sun's coming through, hitting the creek just right over there. Let's get up here real quick so you guys can see this. You stare at this beautiness. There we go. The creek's almost to the end. This ain't very, you know, it doesn't go too far back here. Just right up around this bend here, and then you'll see that waterfall I was talking about. It was, you know, flowing water down. You can see it. Oh, that was a bite. Who knows? This little hugger might get bit by everything. Last time I caught fish on. Last year I caught a 5-pounder on this bait. And let's see if we'll jump in front of the camera. Get up here. Kinda. Well, this is a little more predominant spot. More of a spotted bass. All right, let's get this on the camera. Drop the motor down so we can turn the camera around. Alright. Here we are. Boom, baby. A lot of times spotted bass have red eyes right here, and it almost looks like the Coosa bass that you find down Alabama and Tennessee area, but no, they're beautiful. I mean, beautiful spotted bass. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but usually they have a lot of like big spots right up here. You can usually see it better in the water. But anyway, beautiful fish. Get you back in the water, buddy. Thanks for coming in, everybody. So that's 2. I got my chest mount on, right? I brought my camera with me, but I forgot my batteries. So, PB for the day anyway. My PB I caught on the river that dumps into this river last, like June, I think it was. It was probably 2.5, maybe a 3-pound spotted bass. So that's pretty good. Well, that's awesome. You have to let them know how it goes. Are you gonna take your kayak out? All right, let's get back out there. That's the other thing too. I forgot. I didn't bring my battery pack to charge my phone up, so I don't know how long this live's gonna be. It probably can't be too long though, because I gotta make sure I have enough battery to, in case anything were to happen to me. I'm gonna call for help. But we'll go ahead and fish in the back of this creek, and then we'll maybe call it a live. We'll see. Alright, let's get back out there. Oh, I thought that was a fish. Running off. Out of the 3 batteries I needed to bring today, I only brought 1. I brought the important one though. I charged it up last night, my kayak battery. I was only going to need 1 battery for my camera, and I just assumed it was in my camera. It was actually in the charging case. Ooh, fish on. This is a nice one, boys. Guys and gals. Oh no, it came unbuttoned. Oh, broke my heart. Broke my heart. Dang. That was probably a nice spot. Dang it, man. Alright, let's get back up in there. Nice of Columbus, that was a good bass. Right, it was a good spot anyway. That probably would have been a pounder. And I love this river so much. It's definitely a blessing. There's a lot of other rivers too, but they're a lot farther away. But man, that was a dandy. I think it was a spotted bass. But it got off, came unbuttoned. Service. I want to catch one about 1 pound now since I lost one. Man, these bugs are really bothering me. I might have to get out and walk my kayak through this area up here. It's like it's flowing through at a pretty good clip. If there is a smallmouth in this creek, it's going to be right up here in all this current. But definitely not holding my breath. I don't think there's a lot of smallmouth left in this section of the river. Plenty of rocks for them to hide, though. Put my hook back away so that you can snag. Plus, I think this water is a little bit too warm. We have to get up here to that side here and see if we can. Put that right over the rock. And what I like to do when I go farther down onto the river, I like to take my kayak out onto the bank, and then I like to stand in the water and make casts up into the current. let it kind of float by on slack line. I tend to pick it up from there. Ooh, that was a good bite, darn it. Go back in there. Cast up a little bit farther in here and really let it float down. A couple more casts and I'll have to get out and walk it, probably walk it through this area. All part of the adventure. I got a bit like right around here. Bugs. That was a bite. So I think there's a lot of smaller fish in here. Anytime there's current flowing and you can find an area, you know, it's a lot more slack, you usually find the fish hiding in there, waiting for like bugs and stuff to float by. That way they don't have to exert so much energy to, you know, to feed. They let the food come to them. Is that Rachel? What's up, Rachel? So I did go live today. The earlier birds caught, well, hooked. I caught 2 smaller spotted bass and I hooked a nice one, but it came unbuttoned, so not a bad day. Although I did forget I forgot my camera battery, so I couldn't film anything today, but I guess we'll try again tomorrow. I could have sworn I had my battery in my camera. I guess it's still inside the battery pack, or the battery case, charging case. So, a couple more casts here and then I'll have to get out probably and walk my kayak through all this. And you can watch me stand there and fish if you want. That's what tends to happen sometimes on the river. You gotta like get out and walk the kayak through. I guess I'm still technically in the city, I guess, so that's probably why I got a decent amount of cell service. Ooh, that was it, man. I don't know what that was. I grabbed my bait real hard. Messed up all my braid here. What in the world's going on with this braid? Oh, there we go. Okay. Huh. Somebody smacked my bait up in that current and then, gosh. knot out of my braid. Oh, okay, that's awesome. See, you can't get whatever that was to bite again. That thing obliterated this Kelgermite. Didn't get hooked, but it came after it. All right, let's get back up in there. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay. Let's cast it a little farther here. All right. Let me go up a little bit farther. Gotta take the motor up. All right. We'll have to put the kayak right there, I guess. If I can walk up here and fish a little bit. Should have worn my knee-high boots today, I guess. All right, you guys should be able to see me fish that, I believe. All right. tell you what, guys, let me go ahead and take you down, walk you down here to the down to where I was telling you about. Phone's getting ready to get a low battery here, so I'm gonna take you guys down to down here to this. Essentially, it's a waterfall, I guess. It's really cool. I don't have my, I didn't drag my kayak through all this, but this is sort of, you can see it over here, huh? Oh, there it is right there. You guys can see that from here. There you go. There's another lake up there that just flows down into it. So anyway, but I guess that might conclude my live for today. About an hour and 15 minutes or so. So I just wanted to hop on here and see if I couldn't go live today, but I forgot my camera battery, and I forgot my battery pack to charge my phone. So this will have to conclude the live today. But thanks for coming in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good day or a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.